Here's a hot take. The best sports movies out there are cricket movies. I mean, yeah, people might be thinking that since I'm brown, there might be a ton of bias in this, but just hear me out. There are a ton of sports movies out there, ranging from some amazing ones like Coach Carter to mediocre ones like Thunderstruck, terrible ones like Space Jam 2, iconic ones like the original Space Jam. We got some funny, goofy ones with some great stories like Benchwarmers. Adam Sandler. Sports movies never hurt to watch. They tend to incorporate a great deal of comedy and great story and are just great to watch overall. But if we're being honest, cricket movies tend to be really amazing. I mean, firstly, they're made in Bollywood, so they're filled with some great music. And even though some of these tend to be stories of some great cricket players, like the best sports movie out there, MS Dhoni, The Untold Story, this is literally my favorite sports movie of all time. It's what sparked my love for cricket. I mean, yes, I occasionally watch it, but this is the movie that literally got me playing the sport. I mean, after I watched this movie, I joined my high school team and we won a regional championship. These cricket movies tend to be fictitious, with movies like Patiala House or the movie where it was a kid discovering a bat and he turned into some great cricket player. Or they tend to be realistic fictitious documentaries or just documentaries on players' lives, like MS Dhoni, The Untold Story, and 83. Whether these be real stories or fake stories, they introduce you with people or real people or fake characters that you really fall in love with many heart-touching moments, with great moments of how sports unify the world, unify various things. I mean, these movies have amazing stories that have you hooked, immersed, going crazy over the story, falling in love with the story, falling in love with the sport. I mean, these movies tend to have amazing stories and really do depict how sports can unify people and unify the world and all that. If you've never seen a cricket movie, watch MS Dhoni, The Untold Story, Jersey, 83, Patiala House. These are some amazing cricket movies that will really make you love the sport. And the storytelling in these movies is just absolutely spectacular. You get hooked with the characters, you get hooked with the sport in general. And I mean, aside from some of them feeling long, there's nothing much that you can really hate about these movies. You just really do love them. Overall, in terms of stories, these cricket movies tend to have the best stories. Though in terms of stuff like comedy, I feel like the other sport movies, they tend to be better with the comedy aspects. And of course, I haven't seen every single sport movie out there, so I might be missing something that might be the best in the world. But this is just my opinion on what I've seen so far.